The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Ox After Dark, the late night great night show where Danikin Lee Walker and myself talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations, and more. We're supposed to have like at least 2 or 3 more people, but no one's here yet. We got Doc Smizzle, Bats in the Belfry, Paul Schreiber, Toy Mafia, PT Works, and Danikin Lee Walker in the chat. Danny, how was your day today?
It's pretty good. Work, and then took my mom to the store to run errands, where I encountered a thing. Do you hate it when people, when you, it's like you're in the parking lot of a store, like a grocery store or whatever.
Yes.
And it's like it's not a two-way, it's a one-way.
Yeah, like alternating, right? Like left, right. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not alternating. So it's just one way. So you have both parking spaces to the right and left are going just one way. So this person was just standing or just walking in the middle of the street or middle of the lane. Like,
okay.
Can't you just kind of go to the left or the right where your car's going to be?
Yeah, no, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
So I don't want to be a dick and just honk. Because
no, I get it.
It's kind of like an elderly person.
Oh, don't come on, Danny. Jeez, you're with an elderly person in your car. Come on.
It wasn't an elderly person. It was just, like maybe she was in her 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Well, that is elderly, I guess. But I don't know. I put it in neutral, kind of revved a little bit to.
Oh, you rev! What a
show
dingus.
that there's a person behind.
Now where were you at? Where were you at? Was this Walmart? Like?
No, this was just we have this.
Office Depot?
The store is called Lucky. It's just a grocery store, like a chain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is annoying.
It kind of irked me, so I was just
I
didn't know what to do.
That is annoying.
But I mean, I didn't honk, and I didn't follow her, close.
I went to the grocery store, and there was an absolute baddie, bro. Absolute baddie at the checkout.
What do you mean?
And I was like the... the person doing the checkout. And I was like, yo. Because I don't really get out much, to be honest. So I was like, this is nice, right? And by the time they went to me, that person went on break, and there was like a 100-year-old lady there who was not a baddie. It was not fun. And
Maybe then I was following.
We got stuck. Oh my god! I don't know what happened, but this kid was screaming and crying, and the machine stopped working, and then some man came over and just plugged it back in. Everything worked again. It was like 6. I love women, but there was like 6 women trying to figure this thing out, and this man just plugged it in. It was a bad day today. It was a long day. Oh my god! I worked from like 8 to like 7. Would not recommend that. Today kind of sucked, to be honest.
Hopefully Fern will be joining us. I just sent him a link.
Well, we're good.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to.
Why didn't he ask me? Why is he asking you? What the hell?
Well, he asked me to ask you, but I figured you're telling the story.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
So
take initiative.
I don't know. To be honest, we had a bunch of people say they couldn't make it today. I was almost like, bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it today. It was a tough day today. And like cool things happen, don't get me wrong. Like I got my 3D printer today. I got another mini that I got to work on today. But it was a tough. Did
I just hear a boatload of happiness story? Because that's what it sounded like. There was unicorns and rainbows and just tons of happy smiles.
Oh yeah, not
so
today. Today was one of those days. It was like, if I could, I would have taken a mental health day, to be honest. But I can't because I have to take a half day tomorrow. I have to go to the dentist. So
well, you know what? I'm going to do what a voicemail that I had to call someone and leaves that someone I had to call and had a voicemail today that was the nicest sounding voicemail, leave a message I have ever heard in my life. where they said, make sure that you gift someone with a smile today. So to you, Oxfather,
Wow.
gift you a smile.
Well, look at that. Look at Lane. Look at that.
To raise you up a little bit here, even though it's late and everything like that, just to try and finish off your day with to tell you, sir, life is good. There's some rotten apples every once in a while, but tomorrow you'll have some good applesauce. And I don't know what actually.
Guy.
So
that was beautiful, Lane. That was beautiful.
I know. Trust me, that burned up whatever creative juices I had left over from the entire rest of the day. So I'm probably going to be going for the rest of the day.
What a fucking guy.
But
yeah, today was a toughie. But you know,
I know how you feel. It was tomorrow birthday today for me.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be interesting. We have meet the teacher day at my daughter's school, and there was some things I noticed in the school that were like really kind of crazy. And I guess like over the summer, because of everything that happened in Uvalde, which is really incredibly tragic, a lot of the schools in our school district, even though it's not the same district as Uvalde, it's like the same state. So I guess the schools got some grant money, but like I was like, I feel like this lobby is bulletproof glass. You know, you can kind of tell. Yes,
all the mass shooters and stuff.
And, yeah, and the principal. The principal sent out an email. And part of the email was like the safety things that like the district has done in response to that. And it actually was, it's horrifying, right? But it made me feel a little bit better because it's like, you know, every school has bulletproof like entryways, like no one can get into the school. We checked every single door in every single campus and like made sure everything works. We're checking them every so often. We're having random safety audits. Like every school has at least 2 officers for high school, 1 for middle school, and then for elementary, since they're all close together, they have like a team of officers that works like that region. It's horrifying, but it made me feel better. And I guess like meeting the teacher she called yesterday. She seems real young, but I think that's kind of par for the course. Like a lot of the college kids get out and they kind of teach kinder first. But she seemed really great. I had some concerns. But I'm excited. I guess like I've been kind of dreading next week all summer because my kid starts kinder, and I don't know. I'm kind of limping to the finish line, to be honest. But I think we're gonna get through it.
You only got 2 more days this week, and then you can just have the weekend, and then you can be more terrified.
No, I have to work Saturday. Yeah.
Well, I'm probably I worked last Saturday, so
yeah, there you go. It's my turn. I bought that 3D printer, and I needed to start picking up some shifts because even though Mark paid for half of it, I was not expecting to just randomly buy a 3D printer. TK592 wants to know, Lane, did you return the Grievous?
Oh, that got sent out last Friday. I got it directly. I got it on the truck, like right before. Managed to get it on the truck right before I was leaving the UPS store.
Nice.
So it was received this morning. So now I'm just waiting to hear from OTR and everything like that. Because I do not want that statue. That statue, I have bad mojo with that.
So is that on the table though? Like they're going to refund your money, or
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck.
I told them I just wanted. Yeah, I expected not to be a problem. I mean, I'm pre-ordering tomorrow probably a new Hot Toy figure with the rope.
Yeah, I mean you do a ton of business, and it's honestly like for them. It's probably easier for them to get the cost than lose your business.
It's one of those things where, well, yes, if it was directly through Sideshow, if you saw the total number of orders that I had direct, not all Hot Toys, guys, not all Hot Toys, but just over the years, it's like, I don't know, 75 orders or something I've done of various things over like, 8 or 9 years. But I wanted to ask you guys something here, just relating to kind of what you were talking about a little tangential, not just get too much figure stuff, because I know that's what you guys beat your heads around, think about 6 out of 7 days a week, basically, when you're doing stuff for the network. So a little bit related to what you were talking about, since you have your kid getting ready, one of your kids getting ready to go into kindergarten and stuff. And Danny, it's not going to directly reflect necessarily what you're dealing with, but had you got I did not need to see the feet man there. Mr. Fern!
No, Sean asked for it.
Wait, what did you just do? Did you just show your feet?
Yeah, flashed one of his. He's footsie flashing us now.
Are we getting souls, Danny? I just want to address this comment quick. DJ,
Okay.
I meant nothing by that
Yeah.
she's young at all. I'm saying like she's very enthusiastic. Like what's amazing is like I told her some stuff the day before when she called, and then she called back today to update me. I don't know. Like I'm just in my line of work, working with advocacy for people with disabilities. Like I'm out here making 20 calls to companies just to get a call back. So
Well,
I meant nothing by that, DJ.
Well, there has been a brain drain though on experience with teachers and stuff here in Texas in just the last 2 years.
Yeah.
With all the in general, all the hullabaloo with public school, but we're not going to get into all that. But Mr. Fern, you can maybe relate to this as well. If you guys don't have kids or you currently have kids going to get into school, would you guys ever consider homeschooling your kids when they maybe even not right at the beginning, like, kindergarten or something like that? But, maybe after that, you make sure in there to, I know someone, I'm asking this because I have a coworker who's going to be homeschooling her daughter, and like that she's about to go forward. But I'm interested to know, I know some people think from the beginning, I mean, this is just my thought processing. I have no kids. I'm not married or anything like that. So it's not even something on the radar really. But
I don't think that I would. I think socialization's very important.
yeah.
I also don't. I mean, I have an incredible amount of patience, like for what I have to do for my day-to-day job, but I don't think I have that kind of patience. Yeah, well, it's also a money thing, right? I don't think we could afford that.
Having to buy all the supplies and getting all that set up.
No, not even that. Just like not being able to work, right? Like,
yeah,
because that's a job in itself.
Having space, you might be saying goodbye to some of those collection cases there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think you mentioned it just a second ago, Liam, but holy shit, this week for the network has been so much work. Oh my gosh. So, I guess we'll start with, like our work started like the Saturday before last. Like that was our last D&D session. And we had like so many like things that we had to figure out because it kind of got a little bit off the rails. Like not in a bad way, but
Well, you did it on a different day too than you normally did. So didn't you have kind of a short week sort of?
No. It was on the same day, but we had to do like a bonus, like a address the fans stream because a lot of people didn't like that episode at the end. Got a lot of comments. So we had to do that. And then there was so many things that we did in D&D that we had to update, like all the graphics, all the assets, this town map, like really plan out everything. And then with the giveaway, both giveaways rather, so thank you for that, Lane. Just like getting all that information together, making all the forms. It was just like such a week, and then like Monday, Tuesday, like getting all the show sheet stuff and all the InArt stuff. Anytime InArt drops anything, like I love it, but it's so much information to like boil down like 5 different like SKUs. It's actually 6 for their releases. There's just so many things to like figure out, and then just a lot of things. Like we have some really big expenses coming up for CW. It's just like I feel like an octopus right now, just like all over the place. And it's just been such a week. I have a bunch of messages. Like if you message me today for like collecting stuff, there's a few listeners and even a few people on our team. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to get to those till this weekend. Like I'm just like, I don't say burned out. I'm not burned out, but like
model.
D&D is like, D&D's fun, but like,
but that's
every once in a while you gotta
commitment.
do some hard prep, like for this next, we're trying to take it to the next level. It's actually paid off because we got our first affiliate sponsorship for D&D today.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, this company called Hero Forge approved us to kind of have like an affiliate link. So if someone buys a model with our link, we get a kickback.
Bob Dylan had a good comment.
Yeah, this week has been just insane, and I'm trying to not just talk about that, but it's truly been like a drain on me this week. Do we even have that GIF anymore? Here we go. Let's play that for Bob.
The CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
That's my favorite.
I just like Bob Dylan said there. Part of my job is teaching adults, but teaching children as a whole is another little of mental anguish and despair.
There you go. But there was some lights at the end of the tunnel. Obviously, being here with you guys tonight. DK Avenger, he's usually in the chats. Sweet guy. Gave me his digital code for Jurassic Park Dominion, which is fucking awesome. Such a good movie. And I'm excited. I've been doing some mini painting. I'm excited to finish Danny's model. It's going to be fun. It's at the bottom of the list, but the list is getting smaller every day. But
that's like 4 years in the making.
Exactly. I've been waiting a few years, bro.
The IRS has been waiting for like 6 years for you, so don't be fucking coming to me like that.
It's been 9 years. That's
well, hey, don't forget tonight, guys. We're debuting a new thing here on After Dark.
What?
What's that?
Knowledgeable facts by Fern. Fern, what we know you were prepared. What is your knowledgeable fact about collecting life or other things? This is where you say more than 2 sentences in relation to something like that.
Always wipe up, not down.
Wait, hang on. Yes, why would you wipe down?
I mean, I've heard some people. I've heard some people wipe standing up. I don't know why.
Oh, standing. Wait. Time out. Always wipe. Japan? Always wipe standing up. Is what you're saying?
No. I've heard some people that wipe standing up. Now that's weird.
No.
I stand up a little bit.
My ass cheeks are voluptuous, Fern. You may not have this problem, but I have to kind of give it a little bit of a, like Danny's saying, a little bit of a lift, as they say.
No, I'm talking about completely standing up, like knees fucking straight.
I can sometimes stand straight up.
I'm learning more about Danny than I wanted to know.
Lane, how do you wipe?
I mean, leaning forward a little bit like you do and stuff. But we're really going off the bio.
Wait, you have a bidet too? Lane, you have a bidet?
The only one that doesn't have a bidet?
No.
Oh, come on, Lane. Jesus Christ. I'll give it a good stand every once in a while. Who hasn't, right?
How are you gonna wait? So you're on the toilet just like this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Fern. How do you show me?
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus, guys, holy mackerel!
Lane, do you lift the balls and
No.
How are you guys?
Dude, I gotta get up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fern, how do you do it?
That's too much motion. I don't do all that.
How do you do it, Fern, when you're not on the bidet?
Dude, Fern's walking around with
you just kind of lean.
Shit's still on his ass.
Well, I mean, I use the bidet, so I'm squeaky clean. You could
eat
what if you're
food off of my ass.
What if you're at work?
That's a different story. Well, I don't really like going in public, but
who does? But you have to.
Yeah, but when I do, you just kind of lean on one cheek. You put one cheek on the seat and you lift up.
Okay, I never tried that.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it the old lean and wipe.
Yeah, but what if you break the seat? That's a lot of weight on one side.
I'm a big boy and it hasn't happened yet, so.
Well, I can say after this segment will not be returning to After Dark.
DJ, I legit peg myself. Got to make sure the bumhole is clean. Pablo, Dominion was fucking awesome. People that said it's stupid are fucking idiots. Like they expect too much from this.
Well, it's good to know I'm a moron then.
Info in public is the best. Blow that shit up. I don't know what that means.
Going in public.
Dude, speaking of which, I was in Walmart yesterday.
Look at that. You're right.
And there's some old dude, and he walked like around me like super fast. And I was like, damn, I wasn't walking that slow. Like, fuck, like just tell me to get the hell out the way.
Yeah, take a
So
shit.
then I was like, I kept walking, and I was like, I kind of need to take a piss. So I went to the restroom, and I went in there. And then the old guy was in there, and I was like, "Oh, I think he needed to take a shit." And sure enough, he went straight to the stall, and I was taking a piss, and he just full blown, and I was like, "God damn!" Like, I would not do that if I knew there was somebody in there. Like, I would be kind of discreet about it.
Are you poop shy, Fern?
I am.
I used to be poop shy in high school, but now
Dude, when you gotta go.
I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go, man. I'm going fucking balls to the wall, bro.
Do you hold in that?
I remember being in school, I would be terrified if I had to go.
Bro.
I mean,
it's not healthy, bro.
Dude, I remember one time I was walking to school in the morning and I had to go. Lord. I waited until I fucking got home later on that day.
How do your bowels work like that? Were you not prairie dogging?
I was. I fucking ran home.
Yeah, man.
Wait,
this
you're
is
able
going
to run home with a log in your butt?
Hey, man.
You do what you got to do.
You got a strong colon, Fern. You got a strong colon.
The worst part is going in school, and then somebody walks in, and they're like,
Why is that so bad?
somebody taking a shit in here.
Everybody poops, man. Like,
Yeah, you just
everybody poops, Hearn. No
We just
problem.
ought to be glad we weren't born in like the 1500s.
I don't
or
get poop
something
shy
like
with
that.
people, but it's just, certain bathrooms aren't the cleanest. That's my only worry.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Bro,
yeah, that's true.
the
I
other
always
day-
put like 10 of those fucking seat covers.
Do you guys ever hover? I've hovered.
Nah,
I've hovered before. The other day I took a shit
My
in
knees
the,
don't work that way, man.
in the sketchiest bathroom.
Sounds like you can't even stand up.
Whoa.
I had to take a shit in the sketchiest
Hey,
bathroom.
ju-
I was...
just-
God damn it, Lane.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I want to get off this train of thought. I don't need to hear about everybody's poo tastic.
It's after dark, baby.
I know.
After
I-
dark.
I-
You signed up for this, bro. You
I-
asked me
I
to come
know.
on.
We're gonna have to wait a little longer because I have another story. So
Oh,
Uh-oh.
somebody
Here we
fucking
go.
save us.
Look at this. PT works in Japan. They have a button that plays a loud flush sound if you're shy. It's like the guy that
are you not gonna tell your story?
that like you're in class and they're like and they like fart. And it's like you brought more attention to yourself. You could have done it discreetly.
Wow.
Nothing worse though when you think it's gonna be silent and it just lets it out. Yeah, I had to take a shit in a sketchy bathroom the other day. That shit looked like a murder house.
Great.
when you gotta go,
It
you
looked
gotta
like that
go.
one. It looked like
Dude,
that one from.
Dude, no
what do you
kidding.
call
When
it?
you gotta go, you gotta go. The worst
Desperado?
part was
Tell
the
us your
worst
story.
part was when freaking I worked in construction,
Mhm.
and you had to go in those porta potties.
Oh,
In the middle of the summer, it's like 115 degrees, and you go in there, and it's like, I mean, you're dirty, you're sweaty, and you go in there, and it's hot, it's dirty,
That's
it's
one
nasty.
place I've
it's
never
like,
had to go. Number
fuck,
2.
dude,
Wait, is this the story or is this just?
it's
like
just
a-
horrible.
just-
What's the
It's
story?
like
I wanna
it's
hear the
like
story.
it's like taking a shit in a sauna, basically.
Wow.
And then you walk
Yeah.
out. Dude, when you walk out and you get that little breeze, it's like, oh,
Big pound one. You could buy the toilets to shoot water in your butt, my guy. They sell those in America. They sell them at Home Depot. It's not a bad bidet either. I actually really enjoy that one.
yeah.
I look forward
Well,
to using it.
Speaking of things with poo,
I need to get a guest bidet. That's what I'm gonna do.
Man,
That's what I'm.
yeah, especially with everybody coming on in October.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
my
everyone
brain
will be
was starting to think
coming.
that. Actually, speaking of poo, right now, I'm looking at. I guess they posted a picture for Scott Bakula's Captain Archer Exo 6 figure, and the facial sculpt. Man, it looks like poo.
Wait, what is
I
this?
just
Is that
noticed
the one
it.
with the dog?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it's going up for pre-order.
Is there
Friday.
a dog in the pre-order photos?
It's
like a
just one
beagle?
photo. Just
Oh.
one photo. But it's
I'll be
Archer.
honest. I fucking can't stand Exo 6 if I'm being completely honest. I mean,
Is that
I'm like,
the company that
I'm
makes
happy.
the Star Trek?
Yeah, I'm happy to talk about them because my good friends enjoy them, but I don't like the owner's attitude, to be honest. Just some of the ways that he talks to people on his Facebook page, and I think he said something the other day. He's like, I do this for me. It's like, well, no, because this would
You
be
gotta make
possible
money
without
back.
people buying.
You spend.
Yeah, people wouldn't be buying these. You wouldn't have a company. People weren't buying these things. So, I don't know. I'll be honest. Like we've had a few chances to talk about them recently, but it's just like an exhausting topic. Like I'm not that interested
Yeah.
particularly in talking about them. Let me see what
You
got.
guys, you guys.
Yeah,
have
that's
a
the
good-
one with the dog. Yeah.
I might have been. I don't pay attention honestly to the Exo 6 figure. I'm a big Star Trek fan, but I'm not collecting 6 of it.
The portrait looks fucking awful.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking 7 of 9 for quality when I looked at it.
Wow. That's high
But
praise.
looking on the backside of the.
You guys don't have a
box,
clip for that?
I'm not playing the clip every time, Fern.
it's
Fern,
just-
how was your day today?
It was just, it's all right. I had a day off. I got a couple of stuff in the mail today.
Wow.
I've been
What'd you
really, I've been getting into these Mcfarlane Batman figures.
Do you need any more? I have a lot of them. You just don't need
You
what I
do?
want, what I have.
Well, let me see what you got. I got a couple today. I got,
Fern, be careful,
one.
man.
I got
And
the
I got this Batgirl.
Dark Knight Returns.
Is that Gotham Knights? The
Actually,
game.
Yeah.
maybe I don't have as many as I
I
thought.
got some nice
I have
ones.
Omega Batman too.
That hides
Well,
your identity.
show me what you got later, and then we'll go from there.
that
Can I
that
see-
that
Do I
outfit
send
And
you
hides
Danny-
something, Fern?
Yeah, Danny gave me a good deal for
Wow.
the Red Hood and Nightwing 2-pack. Thanks
I
for
really
that.
what I paid for, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
I appreciate it.
question. Behind your shoulder there, is that a bunch of X-Men mix of like XM statues? To your left. They're behind.
Those are
Those are your X-Men? Okay. So those are
Couple
some
of
XM ones, right?
Two of them
XM
are
Studios?
XM, two of them Sideshow.
Okay. So you mix and
The
match them
Rogue-
and stuff?
Rogue and Psylocke are XM, and Gambit and Wolverine are Sideshow.
Cool. Yep. Well, as you guys saw, I unboxed my first XM on Monday.
Yeah, I was there, bro.
Yeah, I know. But
It's a.
I think XM's probably become my default for if I'm gonna get a comic based statue. I really like it quite a bit.
I thought that piece was pretty cool.
Yeah. But
TK592, thank you for inviting me to this poop safe space.
yeah.
Dude, I'm not into statues, but I want that Hush Batman so bad.
Oh, the one that was unboxed
Mhm.
on Monday. That was a really nice statue. I'm getting actually a Prime 1 Batman. Some point here. I've had on pre-order since last November. Same one that Zach has.
Yeah.
The advanced suit, you know, the one that's kind of quarter scale size.
Oh,
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I actually
Buster.
canceled. I canceled that one actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, mother bleeper, you got me all hyped on that thing last year. And so
I think
finally
it's
pre-ordered it.
awesome, but I canceled it because it was taking too
You had to
long.
go. You, all Prime 1 take too long. Did you
I
not
don't
hear
have
about?
patience, bro.
Do you remember that Harley Quinn that came out earlier this year, or the one Arkham City one is finally starting to ship to people? And I think those were a minimum of 2.5 to 3 years or something. I'm not saying you're not going to be banging your head like, where the F is my stuff? I mean, it's
I
no
don't have
worse
the
than Hot
patience.
Toys.
I don't have the patience, Lane.
How
Sorry,
do you
Tina.
collect anything?
I don't collect anything. That's why I just buy stuff when it's out. That way I don't have to wait about it.
Well, I'm not saying you're wrong necessarily taking that approach.
Sorry, Tina. We talk about poop on After Dark. It's
Yeah.
kind of a problem. It is kind of a problem, to be honest.
So how long have you guys? I was wondering, how long have you guys been doing the Dungeons and Dragons stream?
So we did our first attempt was like 2 years ago, and I think we got like 10 episodes, but for a lot of reasons we stopped it. It was like, it's not really anyone's fault, but just a lot of people got busy. The story was like, I don't know if we were really feeling the story, and also we really sucked as players. So we stopped playing, and then Tina, my nephew, and I talk about poop, so all good. All right, there we go. We got a poopy chat tonight.
Poop attacks.
Fern, could you chew any louder? My goodness.
My bad. I
Like
thought
a
it was
fucking
on mute.
mukbang. Mukbang. Anyways, and then so we started again around this time last year, actually. So about a year is where we've been at. So we got much better as players, and it's fun.
Are you guys
Supposedly,
free?
what were we saying?
No, go ahead. Wait, just finish what you thought
Supposedly we're going to fight a dragon soon, which is I've been asking for a
Awesome.
long time. Very excited. It was our first dragon, so kind of scared,
Well,
but.
So this is more like audience stuff. Some things from some of our audience who I've talked to and stuff. So is Pose Wars eventually coming back? Because I know that there was a lot of.
Wow, are you
consternation
interviewing
with
me
it.
on my own show, Lane?
Well, no, I'm just asking some questions from other people. Is that well, I've got you here, and you're I know
Wow.
that there's an entire network of stuff, but
Wow.
at the start point for stuff is you, sir, and
First
I
off,
figured
thank
this is your chance to be like the center of attention.
I'm
Instead
first
of
off, Lane.
seeking attention.
First off, Lane. I'm always the center of attention. Don't ever get that wrong. Second of all,
I don't
Pose
know.
Wars is canceled in depth. No, I'm just kidding. Pose Wars will return September 10th.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought you mentioned something about it or something like that. previous week or something.
Wait, hold up. What?
September 10th, 2022. Pose Wars will return.
How am I the
Nice.
champion and I didn't even know this?
Because you can't pose for shit when someone gives you a fucking $5 dream. That's why.
You know what?
You know what? Okay, so
That was
this is what we're thinking. This is
Confirmed
what,
you've been dethroned. I dethroned
this is what
you,
we're
bro.
thinking. Hang on. This is what we're thinking. Pose Wars round. We're gonna start all over. It's gonna be a little different, but it's going to be. I think we're gonna
all
start
my
with
hard work for
1/12
nothing?
for sure. We're gonna start with 1/12. I think we'll do a 1/12 round. We'll kind of mix it up a bit.
Hey, Prof.
Vintage September 10th getting delayed like Andor. Did Andor get delayed? I thought it was coming out really soon.
At the
Did
end
I
of the
miss
month,
that?
I thought.
That's
Well,
what I thought.
I'm sure the Hot Toys for it got delayed.
Yeah. Right now,
Running gag.
Dean, John, and I were shooting for September 10th. The thing was with Pose Wars, it was a fantastic show, and I really loved it. But the thing that no one really saw is like the day of, like, you know, the Saturday of. Let me rewind.
Okay.
Wait, did they really push back Andor? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Andor.
Isn't She-Hulk supposed to be out soon?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't.
this month.
Anyways, the thing with Pose Wars is like we would set a date, right, like a month in advance or like 2 weeks, whatever. And then it would be like a week out. Hey, everyone, just a reminder, this is the date. Cool, we're all good with that. The week of, hey, here's the date. Everyone's cool with it. 3 days before, hey guys, this is the day. Everyone's cool with it. And then like the day before, we get so many cancellations, or somebody like, oh well, this is actually not a good day for us, and it would just be like, I would spend my Saturdays just like literally messaging and calling all the posers like, hey, like, I know you're not scheduled for this weekend, but if you can make it, great people like Thomas and Loco Lou always stepped up to the plate. But man, those last like 4 episodes like was just like, I would book like 3 extra posers and I would still need 3 backups. It's like 6 backups basically, and I'd run through them all. And so it just got to the point where I was like, we got to either do it once a month or cancel it. And even at once a month, we were still getting people having issues with it. So it's like, we had to pull the plug for a bit and kind of like focus on some other things. But the fans have asked for it. We're going to try it again. I think the idea is there, but I think we really have to have, you know, like a good group of guys, and maybe not run it like season long like we had been. I think that was our mistake. It should just be like, we'll declare a winner that night. They'll get bragging rights. Next episode, whoever wants to show up, take the crown.
Are you
so to speak.
consider doing it maybe more like, as you quote, have your season stuff, maybe do it more like kind of miniseries thing where you have it for a certain number of weeks?
That's,
And
I mean,
then you cut it off?
that's what Pose Wars 1 was. But I just think doing it that long, like, and then when we made the brackets for the playoffs and the play-ins, and like so many people like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. So to be honest, I think just doing it week to week, whoever can show up, we're not going to track points over a season, just points per episode. Maybe do an all-star event with the grand trophy or something like that.
I think that's a great idea.
But we have some ideas. We have some really cool Bane ideas we're working on. I'm gonna tell you one right now. And full disclosure, I don't watch a lot of the other posing shows, so if this has been done before, let me know. We'll probably not do it. But like the last Bane we added was 2 minutes off the clock, which I thought was really fun. I think another Bane that I think would be really fun is posing only with your non-dominant hand. And so if you're right-handed, you just have one hand to pose with. And like, I think it would just kind of be like a fun thing.
What if they lie about what their dominant hand is?
What's that?
What if they lie about their dominant hand?
It's Pose Wars, right? Like I can only judge you from what I can see. So
What if both my hands are dominant?
Wow.
well, then you just lose.
Would you say?
Jesus Christ.
And then you just lose. Yeah. So we are planning. It's a fun show when it's really
Like
fun,
this.
but the prep for it is a little difficult. But I promise we're working on it. September 10th. Write it down. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, that's when it's going to be. We'll probably start getting some posers Labor Day weekend lined up. Probably 4 or 5 guys.
I'm gonna start
And
training.
we'll go from there.
No
Starting
females?
tonight.
Ladies are welcome. Any ladies, hit me up.
I'm gonna say one thing, Zach. If any of you guys could ever arrange it, I at some point want to appear on the show with your two guys who do the smaller scale show every other week, the Brits. I want to be on with them one time because I love listening to them.
Wait.
they don't
The
do
Brits, the
scale.
Brits do Hot Toys.
1/6.
Yeah, 1/6 and also smaller scale.
Oh.
They go 1/6 scale mostly, but they cover a lot of different figures.
Yeah, they usually do 1/6.
I got to bounce in and out because they're usually going when I'm at work, so I can't pay attention to them straight.
So then would you take the day off of work? Because they're 7 hours ahead. So like, it would have to be.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, if you're down, I mean, they're recording. I think this Thursday. So.
Well,
I mean,
I can't.
Okay,
tomorrow.
come on, Lane. You walked it back real fucking quick.
I can't. I have to give 48 hours. I have to give 48 hour notice.
Okay, this fucking.
But hey, you know the good thing is I have extra days actually at PTO because of a contest.
Actually, I don't know when they're recording. They may be recording next Thursday. If they are, I mean, like, definitely just let us know. I mean, we could easily make that happen.
I know. I just know that because I got some extra time now because we ran a big contest in my department and I got almost 3 days of PTO out of it.
Damn, son. What was the contest?
Well, it was basically for making sure computers worked correctly and whoever had finished their assignments the most in the quickest amount of time without having to get like reconnected up and numero uno managed to get that done. Go for it, Fer.
Speaking of contests, how the fuck did Equan win 2 nights in a row? That's crazy.
Okay, he genuinely had like the most entries of everybody. Like he was in every stream, he did every bonus. Like I mean, he's a huge fan of CW. Like he's so I'm glad he won, to be honest. And like obviously during unboxing it's just like 1 entry, so I mean that's just pure luck. But
also I was taking out of the contest, so I mean
you were
even though that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you were.
Even though I'm technically not a host.
Well, you're in the host chat, so I mean you want to have it both ways. We could take you out of the host chat. You let me know. There you go.
Fern really wanted him some Optimus Prime.
I think he could have won that one. The Hot Toys we didn't want our guys to win.
No, I think it wasn't the Optimus Prime one.
I thought I was gonna win.
I would have been glad for anybody who won that one because I think they're gonna love the figure.
Yeah, Mark Pearson was supposed to be on tonight, guys. Who invited this Gabagool?
I know, where is he?
Gabagool, baby.
Dude, my pea partner.
Speaking of Gabagool, where's he at?
The Rockahoo? What did you say?
I said, speaking of Gabagool, where's Dean at?
I don't know.
Everybody
his
just
Tesla
was-
around.
I will be completely honest. I still think that thing he said yesterday was completely made up. About shot out of a cannon.
He said it was
Dude,
like
I've been listening for a while and I don't remember that.
If I don't remember it and if Fern doesn't remember it, that shit did not happen.
It might have been a dream. Like
I'm telling you, I've
said.
never those words have never. I would be shocked if those words came out of my mouth. To be honest, I'll be completely honest.
I was impressed, Zach, last night how long you guys talked about that NR's Batman figure. Like you guys.
How long was it? I actually don't even know.
Oh,
Dude, like half the show was about it.
Yeah,
More than half.
I mean, it was. I mean, I'm just gonna say that I could not believe the number of SKUs there were. I was like, Jesus criminy, guys! If you don't know anything about this, you're gonna be so confused looking at all the different options. And
Bro, I was
trying to
so
figure out-
confused. Also, I don't understand why the fuck we got 289 likes on last night's video. I don't understand.
Did you buy those likes?
I wish, bro.
Someone show their BH.
Let's see. We talked about in our Batman from. Someone do some quick maths here. Jesus Christ, where's it at? From 44 minutes to. Wow, we really did talk about it for a long time. To about an hour 25. What is that? 44, 15, 25, 39. 39. Yeah, that's pretty good. I told the boys before the show we were going to talk about it for at least 45 minutes based on how short the show sheet was. So yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
Yeah.
I was on Lael's stream today, and I mentioned the cape was too short on the in art one, and I think it was Riley. Maybe it was Riley. I forget who it was. No, it wasn't Riley. Either way, someone corrected me and said that the cape was actually more accurate on the in art, but like I don't
It's not.
recall that.
Whoever
I
said
would-
that, send them to me because they're a fucking gabagool. That's not correct. Literally, there's clear shots in the movie
Yeah.
of the cape literally going down his ankles.
Yeah, but maybe there was they
No,
had capes that were
bullshit.
shorter for action pose or action stunts.
Okay, fucking the 3 shots of 3 that you could see the cape. That shit's fucking long as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
That's
probably
too.
not wrong. Like in Blade Runner 2049, there's 2 different coats. There's the stunt coat and then the long coat. So I don't doubt that, but I think most of the movie he's wearing the long coat or the long cape rather. Riley
right,
says
yeah.
I'm not a gabagool. Right?
wasn't Riley. I think it's
Oh,
I think
Riley's-
it was KG. I think
God
it was
damn
might
it,
have been
KG.
Yeah, might have been
Oh,
KG.
Riley's not a gabagool. I fucking how dare you, Sean, throw my sweet Riley under the bus.
Hey man, I misspoke, man. How dare I? Hey Riley, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
Riley, that may have been one of the greatest comments of all time.
Exactly.
Riley, send me a message if you want the link, bro. We're gonna be going on for about 20, 30 more minutes. Yeah, that's every shot that I've seen his cape is like pretty long.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest comments ever. Oh man, I don't know. I'm torn, to be honest. I'm legitimately torn as to kind of what I want to do. I don't know. I like the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
But that
like,
in-art chin is like really selling it for me, to be honest.
The only
Well,
thing I can tell you for certain right now is that I'm not getting the all-in pack or the Bruce Wayne because I don't need a $500 Bruce Wayne or $300.
no, you can just buy the $2,600 one from J&D third scale.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
But
Look
we
how
still don't
fucking
have a
long this cape
Catwoman.
is.
Yeah,
We still don't have a Catwoman from anybody.
they really
Look how
need
long this
to
cape
get Catwoman.
is. Look at this.
Yeah.
Also, no dunks right here. I hate to see it. But
But
yeah, his
it-
cape is super long. It's not short at all.
Yeah.
And they did say that they were. It's not final. Actually, we did talk to John last night about some things. I think he confirmed that the wire for the hook thing is actually a wire. Let me pull up the chat real quick. I feel like there's answers that maybe people want to hear. I don't remember what we talked about last night, but
I do like the Batman sculpt better in the in art. I feel like the Hot Toys one has a big ass fucking cranium, looking like fucking Megamind and shit.
Well, here's just what I'm going to say. And I know I sent you that point last
yes.
night, is the fact that I from me looking at both of them, because I have looked at, I'm not getting any of them because I'm not buying any of the Batman stuff. Like, I'm not getting any of the statues, anything like that. Bale Batman is my Batman stuff, and if they put out the 89 Keaton Batman, I will buy that hot toy, but that's kind of it. But
Affleck, bro.
yeah, well, I don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm not a Batfleck guy. It's Bale. That's my favorite, and Keaton. Those are my 2 favorite Batmans. Live action.
I'm
My
a Clooney guy
favorite.
myself.
My favorite Batman is still animated Batman, Kevin Conroy. That's like my favorite Batman.
I can agree with you on that one.
But I think the faces to me look, if I was going to choose between one of these 6 scales, because I don't care about the Bruce Wayne. I'm more about the I want Batman. Like, at the end of the day, that's the one I care about, really. Plus, I didn't think the Pattinson Bruce Wayne he wasn't in it very much as that, and he wasn't really that. He was the least interesting part to me of all the characters in the movie. That duality or whatever you had, they sorta, I guess, showed a little bit. But I didn't really like. I think the skulls to me look close enough. My ultimate difference is you can buy the art maybe a little bit better overall. I have a hard time judging some of this stuff until I have it physically in my hand, whatever they would be. But as I pointed out to you, you can get the Hot Toys Batman collection and I think the Bat Signal is about the same for both of them. I like kind of the rusted look a little bit more to the in art one slightly. but you can get that, and you can get the bat cycle for like 800, and I think it was like $30 before shipping.
Yeah, but you're paying shipping for 3 items though, also.
Yeah, so it's gonna, but you still have to pay shipping then for the ultimate for all that stuff too.
Not from Anheuser. All the places like TNS, their shipping is included.
Okay, but it's still what
I mean, you're still paying as a part of that, obviously. But
yeah,
like the
but
prices
you're getting
that we
a
were
vehicle. You're getting a vehicle. With
yeah, a
it,
vehicle he fucking used for
Batman
like
thing.
1 fucking second in the movie. I'd
No,
much
the
rather
bat cycle. He used that multiple times.
No,
That's
the bat cycle. The bat cycle only showed up at the end of the movie. The rest of the movie, he was using the drifter cycle, like the old
two
like,
different motorcycles.
the old Harley.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Harley,
I would still say it's a motorcycle versus a useless Bruce Wayne figure.
How dare you? Okay, so back to that. We did ask John from Queen Studios last night. The suited version, like the non-Batman, has the Wayne family cuffs on the shirt. The second wave of photos will feature a close-up of the cuffs, which will be released later this week. I said, can you confirm also the cape is leather? And he put, I don't know if this is a yes to that. He put, yep, no worries. Please also send any questions that aren't clear, and I can try to get all the answers all in one go. So I assume the yep was for the cape being leather.
Could be. I'll be sure to confirm that for you, whether it's leather or not.
Yeah, John.
Can you confirm that for me? Yep.
Inart's Wonder Woman next is from Leal, and John from Creature says could well be either Wonder Woman or another Lord of the Rings figure. Another content creator asked any plans on doing Catwoman or Riddler. John says I haven't seen anything for 2022, maybe next year. And then João asked Joaquin Phoenix Joker. You guys had it on the list. Still plan to announce this year. John from Queen Studio says not sure just yet. We're working on a few things at the moment, which could affect the release date of this. So a little bit of a nugget of information there.
Well, also the one that's going to the back of the line from their list is going to be that Amber Heard Mera figure is going to probably the back of the line.
I don't understand, to be honest, why they're making that figure. That seems like such a stupid fucking decision, to be honest. And I really hope they reconsider.
Well, you don't think J&D sometimes sits back now with having that, Mera statue? And
has it
like
sold
that?
well? I don't know.
Well, it sold out from J&D like every one of their things, but I mean, I've seen some places where you can actually still buy it. Like you could buy it for retail. So, I mean, that's not completely unheard of because I've even seen like the Pattinson Batman, at some point just because of the price point for it so high. But I know it just because some people have encouraged me instead of trying to get the Harley Quinn to try and get the Mera instead because the facial sculpt's probably better. But I was just like, yeah, it probably does. I think facial sculpt wise it does look better, but I still look at her as Mera Pukin of the Sea. I can't unsee that,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But that figure feels very weird for me. I mean, if they were maybe doing first Momoa, if they were able to do Jason Momoa like Aquaman from the first movie, or if maybe they were planning to do him from 2, from the second movie or something, and then do a Mera with it so that they go together, that would make sense to me. Unless, I don't know, they were doing quote Nightmare Mera from the Snyderverse cut of Justice League, maybe, or something. Maybe that would make sense or something like that. But just we don't see Momoa, at least as of right now, the Momoa Aquaman. So I don't understand doing it. At least as part of the 1/6. I guess the statues, because they've done the figure and facial sculpt and all that kind of stuff can fit for JFD, but I don't get that figure.
Yeah, they seem to have a weird strategy. I know they did the polls and shit like that to see what they should make and all that stuff, but it just doesn't make sense what they're doing. Like you figured with the success of the Batman and the Hot Toys figure and all this stuff, they would try to one-up them and do a Catwoman figure or something else that goes along with that, or a Riddler figure. I mean, I know there's some third-party ones, but a Riddler figure, a dope-ass Paul Dano figure. But then to just go left field and we're going to do a Mera and another Joaquin Joker and this, that, and the other thing. It's I understand it all came from the poll, but they need to be more sort of focused in what they're coming out with. Because
I would wait. I would wait on that Joker. I would not do another Arthur Fleck Joker right now. I would wait till after Joker 2 comes out in a couple of years. So you could do him and the Lady Gaga Harley Quinn, like together. To me, that would make more sense.
Yeah, because they got to get Pop over here as Fellowship before another fucking Arthur Fleck Joker.
Wow. What's everyone got going on this weekend?
What do I have? Hold on. Let me look. I don't think anything. Thankfully. We did like 5 things last weekend, so... Yeah, nothing on the calendar this weekend, so... Chilling out, bro.
Me? Nothing. Nothing that I
Did you cancel your wedding yet with your friend or whatever? So you can come down to San Antonio, Usby?
Me? No.
We're gonna miss you, bro.
I know. Sorry. I did tell Joe, the friend who's getting married, that like, hey, I got to go to San Antonio and fuck you. But he told me I'm not a very good friend for saying that, so I have to go. But
well, he's not a very good friend. You know what they say, Usby? If you love something, you got to let it go. And if it comes back, it was meant to be. That's what you should tell him.
True. I'll
tell. I mean, there's still a lot of time, right? Like, I mean, he could just like get separated. Like, you don't know. I mean, God
hey,
forbid.
Listen, I'm not going to put that juju in the world, but it's.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna
knock on wood for your friend. That's fucked up.
Yeah. No, I'm sad to miss it, but I'll definitely make it out there soon.
You got to come down, bro. We'll throw out the red carpet for you.
Oh no, I definitely want to. I want to check out San Antonio. And how far away is Austin from you guys?
Hour and 25 minutes.
Hour, right?
That's where I live.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I want to check out Austin too, and do like a whole trip with my wife, or just solo and just bro down, bro.
Yeah.
Lane, are you gonna come down when Danny's down?
Yeah.
I may try to.
Well, there's no try.
Yeah, bro.
I like the commitment there.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Yeah, well, I might, maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to make a suggestion to Zach, for when you get I know you got your little sounds for, when you get super chats, but you might have to start using those yelling goats from Thor, because like
I
that
know.
helped.
Apparently, people are getting a lot of money from those goats.
Yeah, Nate got the other day, like, well, I can't comment too much. I think I did 2 super chats just to go with everybody else, because mostly I think it had to do was because they were playing them not last Sunday, but I think the Sunday before, and I was almost starting to rump up my temples after a while because I hate those goats and their yell. But I know that a few days ago, I think it was Sunday, like they got like so many super chats because of stupid goats, all requesting more goats to just start screaming.
We gotta think of a sound that the listeners like that they will super chat for.
That we find obnoxious, possibly. Well, the goats are annoying to me, but everybody else seems to like them. OG fan, I hate the screaming goats. No, then OG, I would be careful going to Geeking Out, because I swear to God, I think, was it Sunday night? I think it was Sunday night. I swear to God, there was about 20 minutes of screaming goats because people were sending in super chats.
Yeah, but I don't want to be annoying because I also have information to convey. But I gotta think about it.
Go power rules, man. What can you say?
That is apparently.
Dude, Fern, why don't you come out?
Yeah, Fern, why don't you come out?
Aren't you like? Isn't Arizona like almost neighbors?
Almost, yeah. But,
so why don't you come out, bro? Do you not love us?
Well, my love for y'all,
Wow.
or my lack of funds, don't give a fuck about. Y'all.
About love?
Dude, you were probably the closest one to me before, and I never visited you.
I know.
Yeah. You hate to see it. You hate to see
2-hour drive.
Well, next year I'm gonna be like neighbors with Sean.
Oh wow.
Basically.
Hell yeah, baby! We're gonna go get so many things. It's gonna be so good.
So where are you moving to
Sean
next
and
year?
Fern adventures. San Diego.
Like the good part of San Diego, or
No. It's like
Escondido?
it's like San Diego
He's
County.
gonna have to go to the hood to pick up.
There's no bad part of San Diego. Don't worry.
It's like San Diego County, but yeah, it's not in San Diego. You know.
Yeah, I live in San Diego County. Fucking, I ain't no baller. I can't afford to live in San Diego. San Diego.
Yeah,
Like,
Wow, you guys got big bucks.
oh, I will say, one thing I am doing, not this weekend, but probably tomorrow, is I'm going to see Maverick again. They brought it back in IMAX and Dolby Cinema, so I'm going to go check that out again.
Ooh, that would
I wanna see it
definitely be
again.
But I still need to see
Yeah.
it.
I think I'm gonna wait
Dude,
until it comes out
that-
on Vudu.
It's worth seeing it in IMAX if you can see that shit, dude. It's so good.
You not seen Top Gun Maverick, Zach?
Bro, I've flown Top Gun Maverick, right? I got like 100 hours in the
What the
F-18.
hell? So who's the best?
When you've seen the sausage, me, bro. Obviously, you're my goose, Danny.
Dude, I died. I don't want to die.
Yeah, you're not fucking Sundown. You're fucking Goose, all right?
Yeah, but Goose dies. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I
the
know.
one who lives is
I'm aware.
Merlin.
I thought his pilot was
Merlin's the one
Sundown.
who lives riding with them.
No, I thought it was Sundown. Or was it Merlin?
No, Tim Robbins was Merlin.
Wow. There you go.
Who's the best?
Comics, is anyone watching
In,
a
or
Rogue
in the
One
original Top Gun.
in theaters? Not I. I've seen it in theaters twice.
It's on Disney Plus, man. Why would I go to the
Plus,
theaters?
that movie sucks.
You really think it does?
Which one?
No, I don't. I don't think it sucks, but it's not my top movie like it is for a lot of people. I'll say that.
It's up there for me, but I still would not go to the theater to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
just
just
why
I
I
don't
went
know.
to see with Top Gun.
It's just too depressing for me in general. I mean, I get it, and you know, it's cool. It's got a lot of cool characters in it and stuff like that. But just like I don't know, everyone dies, man. This is just kind of a bummer.
Speaking of-
Plus, there's no
anybody need
lightsabers.
Do
anybody
spoiler,
need
man.
What's the girl's name again?
Hmm?
What's the
Jyn
female
Erso?
character again? Yeah.
Jyn Erso?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her with Andor and all that.
Yeah,
Anybody need a disguised Jyn Erso?
I'll take it. I'll take it for retail.
I've seen like two people
luck
looking
with
for one
that.
of those.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I saw someone just posted up a whole bunch of like Grand Moff Tarkin, New Hope Leia, a whole bunch of.
Wasn't that
original
John
figures right now.
from
Yeah.
Off the Racks?
Yeah, I
he's,
saw that.
He's liquidating
Gaslight
all
me,
of
bro.
them. Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to say out specific names.
Just say the names, bro. We're trying to help him
Okay.
sell.
Yeah,
Walton, we're not talking about hating on Rogue One. I love the movie. I'm just not going to go pay to see it again in the theater when I own it.
Yeah, I just
in
don't need to
4K.
go to a theater.
Yeah. But although that's one of those movies, seeing it in theater is very much different than seeing it with the cinematography and everything like that. Because I remember seeing it in movie theaters. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
saying
too.
you should
It's
go
awesome.
pay and see it again, but that movie with the cinematography, I guess unless you have like, well, I mean, I know people some own 75, 85 inch TV, that might somewhat get the scale, but that was a movie because of the director and stuff. I think the cinematography really being in the movie theater does help with that. Like, I don't think I'm going to like Top Gun Maverick nearly as much as I liked it in seeing it in the movie theater on a smaller screen. I just think some of the effect stuff like that isn't going to translate over quite as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to say. I decided not to go see Thor: Love and Thunder until it comes on Disney Plus. So
Me too.
yeah,
I saw it in the theater. I thought it was good,
yeah.
but it's something that you could just watch at home. Like you don't need to go in the theater.
And I know. Fortunately, I'm not going to let myself buy any figures from it.
I think the last Marvel film I saw was the Doctor Strange.
Oh, last one I saw was in the movie theater. Doctor Strange. I saw Spider-Man and I saw Doctor Strange in movie theaters. I didn't see Thor: Love and Thunder because I thought it looked all right, but I didn't know. Which is weird because I love Thor Ragnarok. Like when I saw it the first time, it's like I haven't been able to finish it anytime I watched it afterwards because I started
Have you
getting
guys seen-
annoyed.
Have you guys seen any of them in 4D?
No,
For
I do. I get motion sick, so I ain't about to fucking be strapped into a fucking roller coaster.
I don't like
while
any
I'm-
of that
while I'm
gimmicks.
watching it.
Oh, you know, I do remember back in the day, I actually sat in one of those movie theaters where they had the moving seats and stuff, and it was absolutely the worst effing movie to go watch with that. You guys, let me see if I can remember what it was called.
I
It was
watched Far From Home. I watched it in 4D. It's pretty cool.
Did you guys remember it was like a movie came out some years ago now? It was, I think, Hardcore Henry. It was like literally almost like a video game. Like it was
Yeah.
first
Oh, it was like
person
POV,
perspective
no?
with Henry.
Mhm.
Yeah, where he was doing all these crazy stunts and like it was like Max Payne or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. But I watched that movie in one of the movie theater by me and just added the moving seats and stuff. That was the effing worst movie to try and watch like that because you were bouncing around and everything every 5 fucking seconds. The entire and a half ride.
Have you guys seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I want to see
No,
it
not
so
yet.
bad.
I've heard
Dude,
good
I
things
heard it's
about
good.
it, but I haven't.
Highly recommend. Like, it's fucking wild, dude. Like, yeah, dude. Highly
Is that that
highly
like
recommend.
multiverse movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Definitely highly recommend that. It's fucking, dude. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's fucking wild.
Oh, Mario. I agree. Like I saw that. Well, I don't know about $5. I had to spend more for that one. I went to see it. But Hardcore Henry, like which was out in movie theaters in like a week or two, I effing loved that movie when I saw it in the movie theater because it was so batshit nuts, and it was like literally like playing in Max Payne, and they had the like main secondary character, the guy who was like who was actual character was that guy from District 9 who like would get killed and would multiple times and stuff. Yeah, he had all these different like he would get killed and then show up again and stuff, and all these crazy different style of characters and stuff. It was great. It's really stupid, but it was just shut your brain down and run with it for an hour and a half, and you have a lot of fun.
Zach, what kind of paint would you recommend for these kind of figures?
What specifically do you want to do? Show me.
I don't know. Like, well, for this one, for example, like give it like a black wash, maybe darken up the belt.
Okay, by darken up the belt, you mean with a wash, correct?
Yeah, but also like
Okay, so
paint some of them.
okay. Let me be very clear with what I say here. Okay. Here, let's make me big real quick. This paint right here, Apple Barrel Matte, you can get it for 50 cents at Walmart, is amazing for doing washes. However, it is absolute dog shit if you want to like let's say you wanted to paint his belt black. This paint's not really, it's not that it's not thick enough, but it doesn't have the pigment to like really work as like really good paint. Some of the colors are okay. Black's actually one of the better colors, but I still wouldn't use black. If you're actually trying to paint something, like I would go with this brand here. It's called Vallejo. They make some really good. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. Get them on Amazon. These are really good paints. Yeah, Vallejo. They sell air paints, which they look like this. And these are for, they're like pre-thin. You should be adding water to your paint. So if you don't want to bother with that, just get the airbrush paints. Because you just basically pour them and just start painting with them. Here, I'll show you what I was messing with today. Let me go grab it real quick.
Please.
Hey, Zach, I'm going to send you a link real quick. You might be interested in this if you like D&D.
It's not your thing, Danny. I'm still waiting for those. I need the chrome and the steel paint to come in. This is what I was painting today.
That's cool.
It started off gray today, and now it's painted. That was a fun thing to paint.
Check out. Hey, Zach, I just sent
What is
put it
that
in
for?
chat there.
Is that for
For
D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
It looks like Mike Wazowski and Sully put together.
Wow.
What? Holy shit!
Kinda.
Whoa! What is
I don't know.
this? What
This
even
was
is
ju-
this?
th-
I know
this
what
was
this
just-
is, but
It was just put up on
Are you EFUD ready?
PCS's the PCS, the statue maker on
Here,
their group.
I apologize to John, but holy shit, Tiamat statue, bro,
I don't know the
Tiamat-
scale, anything like that. It was just posted up
Tiamat
a few minutes ago.
is a female god. Like she's a god, but she's a dragon. And I want to say
Wait, I thought
Bahamut.
Bahamut
She's
a female.
Yeah, Bahamut is like her counterpart, but she's an evil god. I think Bahamut is Dean's god too, but it's. Let me see.
Wonder if
Bahamut
that
My
would
friend
be
got that. My friend got that Tiamat.
Well, I know
Tattooed on his
Tiamat
back.
more from the
What?
80s Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, me
animated
too.
series when she would fight Benji.
Yeah.
That's what I
the
first saw.
Fuck is
I-
this?
I have no idea the scale or anything. Like I said, it was just put it up
Holy
about 30 minutes ago. But you were
Yeah.
talking about Dungeons and
Wow.
Dragons, and I saw that and was like, Zach's like,
Fuck,
there needs
that's
to be
pretty
more
cool.
info. We need to keep an eye out for like Friday or something like that for more info on this. Like,
I don't know if because John doesn't really do D&D, so I don't know if he would cover it, but that is really cool actually.
If it's a statue,
Yeah.
he should.
Well, I mean that's up to him, but that's really cool actually. Thank you for showing me that.
That's the only thing I remember that scared the hell out of Venger from the.
if that thing's
cartoon
like
show.
quarter scale, it's gonna be monstrous though. Like it's got to be 6 scale or something like that. But they only been doing quarter. and third scale.
six. I mean, if you think Drogon was big in Game of Thrones, like Tiamat's like 10 times. Like Tiamat's like even bigger than like the Black Dread Dragon. Like he's fucking huge.
Yeah, I mean that's like hundreds of feet tall. Tiamat.
Yeah, Tiamat is fucking massive.
Mhm.
Like in fact, let me show you the scale.
Whenever this will be the final boss in Stranger Things, because they're kind of
Could be.
going off.
I really
Vecna-
like someone. I like someone did up things
See,
showing
look.
like King Ghidorah in their thing. Oh,
That's a normal person compared to Tiamat, and that's an adult
Jeez.
red dragon next to Tiamat.
yeah,
So these-
like
these
little
fucking huge.
baby. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, so I mean, that's definitely not 1:6 scale.
Well, it's gonna be big.
Have you seen that they're making a D&D movie?
Yes,
Yep.
and I'm
Yeah, it's
so
got
excited
Bennett,
to watch
What's
that.
his name? Matt Damon, right?
No, it's got Chris Pine.
Oh, it's
Mr.
Chris Pratt, sorry.
Mr.
Yeah.
Musashi, what kind of paint
One of
would
the
you
one
recommend to repair a surface like the Hot Toys Batmobile Black? That's a toughie because Hot Toys has a really matte or satin finish. It's really hard to match finish. You'd have to send me an email, Zach@collectingweekly.com, ZACK, and I'll take a look at what you got this weekend. By this weekend. It's kind of hard because like when the surface is flat, it's a pain in the ass to touch up. It's like if it's like the model like that I just showed where there's a lot of texture, you can kind of hide it a lot easier. Yeah, and Iron Studios did do the Tiamat, but it was $1,400. I remember that, and it was also the animation style, which for better or for worse. I'm just excited with this 3D printer. I'm gonna be printing out some like fucking big minis of all of our characters. I cannot wait.
Mhm.
Or Musashi, you could just send me a message on Facebook too. Either way works. It's fine. Yeah, that's really cool. They're actually making some really cool Dungeons and Dragons statues at Sideshow. They have like 4 of Vox Machina, which is really cool. I really want that Vax one, but they haven't made a Scanlan or a Pike, and I think it's weird. Like I don't want to invest in the line when the team's not finished, but I also believe they will finish the team. But I also don't want to buy into it unless I know for sure they're going to finish it. It's like a weird thing. I also don't have the money to buy into it. So it's just
Well,
like,
I know who your favorite movie character was for years beforehand. From the first Dungeons and Dragons movie with Snails.
the first Dungeons and Dragons movie. I don't know about this. What movie is this?
Well, Jeremy Irons?
Yeah, the one with Jeremy Irons, man. I was
What?
making a bad joke there. I was saying implying your favorite character was the one playing by the Wayans brothers.
I literally didn't know there was a Dungeons and Dragons movie. I'm fucking blown
From
away.
2003?
No, from
Or been
2000.
Or 2000,
Wait,
whatever. Yeah, there were two Dungeons and Dragons movies. There was the original theatrical one that had like Bruce Payne playing the guy who had weird things popping out of his ears, and played awesomely. Jeremy Irons is the whole reason to go see the movie, as he overacts so horribly as Profian, the evil sorcerer.
I smell a movie of the week pick coming up.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's
I didn't know this was a thing.
it's pretty
Wow.
bad. But actually, one of the amazing things, one of the least annoying things was, was the way, I forget which Wayans brothers who played the thief, or one of the thieves.
Marlon Wayne, my favorite
Wayans.
Wayans brothers is in this movie. What the fuck?
Are you literally?
How
do
did I not
about this
know
movie?
about
You do
this?
not know about this movie?
Wow, holy
Because
shit!
even I knew about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the main villain because Jeremy Irons overacts so crazy, like let the skies rain with blood. I mean, it is great stuff, man.
Oh my god!
I don't think I saw
I'm
the
not.
2005.
I don't want to buy this for
No.
$9.99, but fuck, dude.
That
is hilarious. I did not know that was a thing.
I am absolutely shocked you have never seen
Oh
this
my
or heard
gosh.
about it.
That's crazy.
With Jeremy
No,
Irons in it, and
That's
and one of the Marlon Wayans and everything, and Bruce Payne.
I fucking love Marlon Wayans.
Oh my
So you
gosh,
know how-
you gotta watch it then, bro.
You know how in Stranger Things they like name the villains based off of the D&D characters?
Yeah,
Are
Vecna.
those actual real characters in real life?
Yeah, the Demogorgon.
Like Demogorgon?
And Vecna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to say it. Yeah, they're both real characters. Though I think in the show they name them, but they're not actually. Like that's not really Vecna. They're just naming it Vecna. At least that's
Yeah.
how I understand.
Yeah,
I haven't seen. Yeah,
They're big time Dungeons and Dragons players.
You haven't
so they
seen the
just
show?
Call it whatever it is.
I've seen the first season. I need to rewatch it. I've heard a lot of good things. I got so much Merlin to watch. It's ridiculous.
How do you watch Merlin over Stranger Things?
Okay, I'm not even gonna answer that stupid ass question. Just kidding. Anyways, anyone have anything they want to add? We're about an hour 11. So I think we'll cut it up there.
A case study. on
Well,
why
I'm just
Merlin's
going to
bad.
say one thing I've looked at because I'm not going to be able to talk about it otherwise, because since I don't talk on the statue show or nothing. That Penguin has that Killing Joke Joker that they're doing only like 99 life-size bust stuff. That looks pretty amazing. Why do you have a
Yeah,
shock
look pretty
look on
good.
your face? Zach?
What?
You look kind of like you had another like, wait, what?
Oh no,
Surprise
99
reaction.
is like 99 is like a really small edition size.
Yeah, I know, but they're doing the Killing Joke Joker, which I looked at and it was just like the full
Who is that?
life-size
Prime
bust.
1 or Queen?
Penguin, I think, with Prime 1.
Oh, I see.
But it looks like ridiculous. But of course, it'll be out in like 2025 or something.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in live. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Danny and Usby and Fern and Lane for stepping up tonight.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Glad that some of our guys got to rest tonight. You love to see it.
Hey, friend.
We'll be back tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow? I actually don't even know. I think it's small talk. Yeah, we got small talk tomorrow. So Lane, I guess next Thursday, not tomorrow, is going to be the English show. So hit up Ian Ashton if you want in. And then Friday we have club, and then Saturday we have a very exciting episode of Dungeons and Dragons. I know it's not for everyone, but we put a lot of work into the show this week. So if you have a few minutes just to drop in and say hi to us, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, we will catch you in the next episode. Left Hand Jumbo, boys.
Jumbo boys.
Hey, thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Hey.